Hi, Cup and Card friends. Welcome back. It's Linda Z, and today is a tarot card day, and we will be looking at the Queen of Cups. The three decks that we have in front of you, this is the Smoke, Ash, and Embers, the Coffee and Tarot, and the Animal Totem Tarot. This is our Rider-Waite-Smith card, Queen of Cups, and we will first look at this and look at the symbolism that this card is about. The Queen of Cups, in age limits that I always like to think of my cards as people. This is a mature woman, a mom. She's loving and sensitive. She's a female nurturing figure. She treasures relationships. She wants stability. She gives birth to ideas, and she is so supportive of others. This is the kind of mom that gives the best hugs, and she embodies maturity and calmness and sensitivity. She follows her heart, not leading with her head, and she will go deep. This is a feminine energy that will just go very emotionally deep into a situation. This is also saying pay attention to your dreams because they hold messages. Maybe it could be messages from your ancestors trying to tell you something. And trust your intuition and pay attention to the emotions. Again, this is about sensitivity and caring and kindness. She's the queen of emotions. And let's look at some of the symbolism that we have on the card. Here we have her sitting here with a chalice. Now, this is the card that is the only time that you will see this chalice is actually closed. There is no, there's a cap on it, so to speak. And this is to show the polarity of spiritual existence. The throne stands for receptive ear, the cup for one's uniqueness. We have cherubs, 3 cherubs, or fae or mermaid people on her card. This one here is holding a fish, and this symbolizes happiness and wealth. And then the 2 cherubs at the top of the card, this symbols inner like child feelings and staying young at heart. We have in the background a cliff. This is not necessarily showing challenges. I always see mountainous scenes as challenges, but since she's looking back to the left, directionality for me is to the past. These are maybe the challenges that she's overcome and the high points that are now in her future. And notice that her feet are not in the water. They're actually on land. So this is again saying that she is very stable and really leading with her heart. And here we see a robe of blue and white, purity and emotion. This lady is the mom that you always wish you had, that always thinks about things, and she always puts your best interest in hand first, ahead of everybody else's. So we'll look at the the Smoke, Ash, and Embers card. Now this card came with a electronic digital PDF, and so I don't have it open. I don't have my computer open. I really don't like, personally, I don't like PDFs. I like books. I like guidebooks that I can take my cards with me or whatnot. But, you know, I understand people want to be ecologically sound and save things. You know, I get it. But when it comes to my tarot decks, I want the book. I know I could print it, but I haven't. But here's our queen. And I'm going to bring this close up because you could see this beautiful dragon is in the water. And she has her little eggs. So she is taking care of her babies. And I just love this card. Sometimes it's good to sit and think with the cards. I don't want to leave dead air space when I'm looking at cards, because sometimes I want to gather my thoughts about what I think the cards are or what I think about the card. But I have to say that even after doing these in the morning, when I post these, they stay with me through the day. I really think about all the different cards and the meanings and the reading. I hope this resonates with you too, that you do the same thing. And the second card is the Coffee and Tarot by Bob Smithies and Layla Champagne. By the way, I will be posting all the cards on 4 Facebook groups. They are in the description below. And Bob and Layla's deck is one of those tarot groups. And let's read what her Queen of Cups says. Now, just to let you know, Bob and Layla's Coffee and Tarot deck is quite different. It is not a standard RWS deck. This is a storytelling deck, and I love the analogies and everything that they put in their guidebook. Queen of Cups. Just sat here thinking about Mom. If ever there was a Queen of Cups, the crown belonged to her. She loved everybody and everything. I remember looking back. She never raised her voice, not to us kids, not to anybody. She always saw the best in everyone, even those that took advantage. See, she used to say, make sure you are wearing clean underwear in case you get run over by a bus. She could be really funny. She even loved the doctors and the nurses at the hospital. They said she was a model patient. I hope the angels love her too. And you know what? I still do a mental pants check every time I see a bus. And that is really cute. But it goes to show you that, you know, how well they think of their loving, kind mom. I mean, isn't that what moms are supposed to be? Those protectors, those nurturing, loving figures, the ones that make everything better, the ones that kiss your boo-boos. And this Queen of Cups definitely is. And the last card that we're going to look at is the Animal Totem. And this one I thought was kind of interesting because, well, first of all, the Animal Totem guidebook is really, really awesome. It's very lengthy. I'm also going to read, they have card of the day journal prompts for everybody to kind of maybe look at, but I'm not going to read everything. But it tells you about the animal, which this is a moose. It gives a message from the moose, and then it tells you a little bit about that. And then it goes and tells you the business and career, family and relationships, health and well-being, and card of the day journal prompts for every single card. The guidebook for this is, let's see, over 340 pages. It's a chunker. It's big. So looking at the moose, it says, did you know moose could swim? I had no idea until I went deeper into my research for this deck. I'd always known that moose was connected to the goddess, representing the aspects of feminine, divine feminine in myth and legend, but I never knew they like to be under the water. Moose will dive to the bottom of the river to get the greenest, freshest plants. They have no concerns about going that far beneath the surface. The Queen of Cups is far from a surface dweller. She will go as deep as she has to deal with her emotions. She also will ride any current so she can get back in the flow of her natural state of being. This queen knows only too well that one can't really achieve anything by staying on the surface, where water is perceived to be the safest. This queen asks you to take a little risk and jump on in, even if the water is deep. She knows that the most amazing things can be found in the depths that others fear to explore. And I think that is So true and really lovely. When you have a situation, sometimes it's good to go quiet and go deep and really, really think about things and just remember how things were. Sit somewhere quiet or outside where you're not going to be bothered. You don't have any interruptions, no phones, no anything, and just really go deep in what you think and how things are. So the card of the day journal prompts in here is, are you tapping into the deeper parts of who you are? How are you looking after your own emotional needs? And where could you be more caring and nurturing in your current situation? And again, I just think that is really, really lovely. And so we will use our Queen of Cups, and we're going to use the animal totem for our card reading today. And we will say, okay, let's ask Spirit. Our Queen of Cups is here as our energy card. So why is she here? Why is this strong divine energy here? What is it that we need to see from her? Okay. And how do we handle this? Oh my. I had like 10 cards just pop out. So apparently there's a lot of things that Spirit wants to say, but this is the one that popped out the most. Okay, so let's see. So we have our Queen of Cups. Our Queen is talking about our female nurturing figure. She's sensitive. She wants stability. This is the one that goes deep in thinking about our emotions. She's not afraid. She leads with her heart. And why is she here? We have the Fool. New beginnings. All right, so looking at this in a story sense, we're starting out with a mom. And this new beginning could be the possibility of a birth. This could be a new beginning as a mom. This could be a new beginning as the Fool is a new journey or new adventure of starting or going into doing something new. For work, it could be going into a project that you really, something that's very emotionally fulfilling. You could be doing volunteer work that is something that you really wanted to do, that is something near and dear to your heart. And how do we handle this? We have the Star. The Star is full of hope. The Star is all about, again, we have intuition. It is at night, and she's going deep. So let's sit here and think about this. She is inspiration and creativity. So this is kind of telling me that this is something with work or with something geared towards a passion project. That here we have our Queen, and she is looking to do something that is fulfilling for her. This isn't a beginning for her. Something that she wants to do that is going to be emotionally fulfilling, that's going to bring so much joy to her heart. And she's really hopeful that this project, and she has faith that this project is going to be what she wants it to be. Yeah. She's entering this with peace and love, and that's what I see. I don't know if you see the same thing. I hope you do. I hope this resonates with you. But yeah, that's how I see it. So don't forget to like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up and share this if you can. I appreciate it. The 4 Facebook groups are down below. I'll be posting these cards and asking everyone to share their Queen of Cups cards so we can discuss that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to go downstairs and grab myself another cuppa, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.